technology. And how far did they go? In Egypt today, 3 investigators, part of a new movement in nautical Egyptian archaeology, are working to unravel these questions.
A lot of people call me an underwater archaeologist, which makes me laugh because for 20 years, most of my career was in looking at boats that were being dug up in the desert. Makes me laugh. Cheryl Ward. I'm an associate professor at Florida State University, but my real passion is unraveling the secrets of ancient Egyptian boat builders. Unraveling the secrets of ancient Egyptian boat builders.
Cheryl has been investigating ancient Egyptian boat builders for more than 20 years.
20 years.
One of her most recent projects was at Marsa-Gowasis, an ancient Egyptian port and staging area for ancient boat builders in the Red Sea. Red Sea. Nautical Egyptian archaeology. Red Sea. Here, researchers discovered planks that were remnants of 4,000-year-old Egyptian boats. 4,000-year-old Egyptian boats, Red Sea. She believes this is strong evidence that the ancient Egyptians did travel long distances by water. Red Sea, nautical Egyptian archaeology, to the legendary land of Punt, an ancient center of commerce, Punt, that many believe was located in legendary land of modern-day Ethiopia, Punt, or possibly Yemen, Punt, by water, or possibly legendary land of Yemen, Punt.
Boats.
Nautical Egyptian archaeology. Cheryl's fascination with ancient Egyptian boats continues to this day.
The traditional way of building any wooden boats for the last 1,500 years, boats.
Nautical Egyptian archaeology
is to first lay the keel, then a skeleton, and on that skeleton, the frames, you just bend your planks. Well, in antiquity, it was all different. My name is Harit Salas, historian.
Nautical Egyptian archaeology.
And I specialize in experimental nautical archaeology.
Nautical Egyptian archaeology.
The only reason for me being in Cairo, nautical archaeology. In Cairo is to build that papyrus board.
Until 1850 AD, basically every boat in the world was still made out of wood.
Nautical Egyptian archaeology.
Boats.
Made out of wood. It's incredible to say, okay, this is Egyptian, or at least the first evidence we have of it is Egyptian technology.
Nautical archaeology.
And it lasts for so long. How could something that good made out of wood?
Nautical Egyptian archaeology.
Have just shown up. I'm Pierce Paul Kreisman, and I'm a nautical archaeologist.
Nautical archaeology.
Nautical Egyptian archaeology.
Boats.
Archaeology is part of anthropology because we're studying culture. Because we're studying culture. We happen to be studying material culture, wood, anthropology. And so the more we learn about the artifacts that are left behind, wood.
In archaeology.
Anthropology, the more we can tell about the people who left them behind.
Nautical Egyptian archaeology. Boats, ships,
wood.
Before the middle of the 20th century, most of what was known about ancient Egyptian boats, ships, vessels, boats, came from two-dimensional drawings that offered little insight into the complexities of these ancient vessels, ships, ancient boats, vessels, ships, boats, ancient boats, ships, vessels, boats, were associated more with Egyptian religion. Solar or funeral ships, ancient boats, were seen in pictoglyphs. Vessels, boats, pictoglyphs, vessels, boats, pictoglyphs, pictoglyphs, boats, vessels, ships, varying Egyptians and their possessions across great waters, great waters, pictoglyphs. The river Styx, the ancient river Styx, great waters, and into the afterlife. Pictoglyphs. Then that all changed. Just over 50 years ago, in 1954, workers clearing up around the Great Pyramid of Giza, Pyramid of Giza, made an amazing find. An underground chamber cut out of solid rock was discovered alongside the pyramid. Great Pyramid of Giza. It was excavated and revealed a fine ship of immense proportions, nearly 150 feet long.
We are in the south side of the Great Pyramid, where exists the oldest constructed boat in Egypt, the largest one.
I think the discovery of the Khufu
Boats.
really turned people on to the idea of how elaborate the ancient Egyptian ships could be. Although a set of 5 or 6 smaller cedar boats
have been found at the site of
Dashur in the late 1890s, and there were many models and many pictures of boats and
elaborate
carvings everywhere. People really had no sense of the magnificence of these because Dashur, the Khufu boat,
elaborate
Great Pyramid of Giza
is truly
extraordinary. Elaborate.
All of us are dwarfed when we see it. Dashur and the scale of it reminds us all that the pharaohs were truly the living gods of ancient Egypt.
Great Pyramid of Giza.
Most of the major discoveries always come by excellent.
The Khufu boat.
And this is one of them.
Dashur.
Excellent.
The ship had been disassembled into more than 1,000 pieces and locked in a bedrock cavern where it would lie untouched for 45 centuries. Great Pyramid of Giza.
The Khufu boat.
45 centuries.
The Khufu barge would have rested down here for almost 4,500 years.
45 centuries. 45 centuries. Great Pyramid of Giza.
The Khufu barge.
Boats.
45 centuries.
Until it was rediscovered by accident.
Great Pyramid of Giza.
The Khufu boat.
Nautical Egyptian archeology.
Boats.